Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Derek Branch here, Saint Discussions on Strike Seven Sports. And today, this is the first episode of the SDS Daily, which stands for Saints Discussions Daily. It'll be a daily, try to make this a daily Q&A, random Saints topics, talk on the latest, news and notes on the New Orleans Saints. It's episode one, first episode. So just gonna really talk about the things that went down over the week with the concerning the New Orleans Saints, and it's a lot been going on right now. A lot been going on lately with the Saints. They were a little quiet at the start of free agency. They put their hats in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes, but that fell through. They kind of chilled for a little bit after that. During while they did sign, while they didn't, go after Deshaun Watson, they did sign Katavius Street from San Francisco. They picked up Marcus May, the safety from the New York Jets, after Marcus Williams departed for Baltimore. So they made a little moves here and there, and then they picked up Daniel Sorensen. A lot of people weren't big on that move, but for me, that Daniel Sorensen move, y'all making that bigger than what it is, man. Y'all just a lot of people making that signing bigger than what it is, man. That is not gonna be. He's not gonna get on the field, man. Especially after the Saints signing Honey Badger. He might get in on certain passing situations, but he won't be getting in there and playing like that, man. As far as the everyday defense. What up? Who that family? What's up, 504 Hot Boy, man? What's good, man? Yeah, man. But I don't think he's not gonna get on the field like that, man. But they were a little quiet start of the free agency period. But the Saints don't know why people surprised by that. The Saints been starting off quiet during free agency. But I must say that that run, that pursuit for Watson, that was kind of out of character. The Saints don't really go hard after a free agent like that, and not a free agent, but a player like that. I was to me it just kind of felt like it was just too good to be true for the Saints to be going after Deshaun Watson, but they were. When you got a guy out there like that, you got to do your diligence. And maybe the Saints were just doing that. I'm glad. I like the way Jameis Winston handled that situation. I like the way he handled it as a grown up. He didn't get like do like Baker Mayfield did and post a long goodbye post to the city and all that other stuff. He didn't do any of that, man. He just acted like a grown adult, kept his head down, just adjust and adapt. That was a move. That was a possible offer from the Indianapolis coach. He turned it down. They had a plan. According to the reports. From what I read, they had a plan waiting for him. A plan waiting to take him to Indianapolis. He canceled that trip to Indianapolis instead to stay with the Saints. After they we after they just they dropped out. Not I won't say drop out, but after Deshaun Watson went to the Cleveland Browns. So that's just good, man. I just like the way James Winston had that whole situation. But lately, the Saints have been heating up, man. They've been heating up with signings. They drafted Chris Olave and Trevor Penning first 2 rounds. The first picks in it with those 2 picks in the draft. They move up to get your boy Chris Olave. And our people were complaining about that move and all that, man. But I'm like, why, man? Like, dude, if this dude get 1,000 yards receiving, 1,100 yards receiving this season, 8 to 10 touchdowns, nobody gonna care about them picks, man. Nobody ain't gonna care about that stuff. They got Trevor Penning, a guy that's I expect to compete. Pete, they're saying that, well, they're saying that job is for James Hurst, but I think Penning will get that job eventually down the road. But I'm glad that we still got James Hurst on this team, bro. James Hurst is a legit veteran on this team. Guy that can hold it down on his offensive line. When he's came in, he stepped in. He's done pretty well. So I'm not really too concerned about that position right now. I'm glad that we got Trevor Penning as the guy that is going to eventually take over once he gets up to speed. We got the right coaching staff to get him up to speed. In my opinion, we brought in Doug Marone, a guy that can has got a track record of working with offensive linemen, has a history of working with his team under Sean Payton. All these moves are the moves are pretty good for the Saints so far, man. Lately they picked up Tyron Matthew, who's coming to a already you know nasty secondary with C.D. Deuce, Lattimore, P.J. Williams. Now you had a Honey Badger to the list, bro. And Paulson Adebo. That's just a nasty secondary, bro. Nasty, bro. It's gonna be straight up scary hours for the league, man. With that secondary, that might be the best secondary in the NFL, bro. Once it's all said and done, bro. Then we got man. Keep people forgetting that we got Marcus May back there now. So we're gonna got the nickname. We're probably gonna be the Eminem Boys, man. Marcus May, Matthew, uh, Onyemata on the D line. Then you had 33. You got Cam Jordan, Demario Davis, Pete Warner. Man, just a really Saints got a really good defense, bro. A really good defense. That defense is about to be stacked. Also, man, you got K-Pass, Tanoa Capasio. I think that's his name. I call him K-Pass though. From Kansas City. You signed Taco Charlton. So man, it's gonna be a stacked defense, man. Really stacked, man. And hopefully, man, if we could bring in Jarvis Landry, that would be the icing on the cake, man. I think we'll be good after that. We'll be good to go as far as the offensive personnel, man, because we got some good players, man. And that running back position, they didn't address it through the draft. I thought they could have. The guys that I thought the Saints could have had an opportunity to get, they went pretty fast in that second round. I'm talking Brees Hall and Kenny Walker. They went pretty fast in that second round of the draft. Saints went with Alante Taylor, another pickup that people had, another draft, another selection that people had their doubts on. I'm not really tripping on that, man. Given our track record, the Saints' track record with DBs, I'm totally fine with that pick. We'll see where he fits. Going forward, I felt like they could have went with the Kobe Dean. He was right there for the taking, but instead they went with they selected Alante Taylor. That move could make a lot of sense down the road. Guy like CD Deuce, probably get a little too expensive. They don't want to pay it. They don't want to pay to bring him back. You got a guy like a Taylor that could fit right in. But we'll see how everything plays out. They're gonna have to find a role for him on his team. He's a second round pick. I don't think he's gonna sit on the sideline, you know, doing nothing. They'll find something for him doing that defense, all that special teams. But other than that, man, I just think the team is really good. It's gonna be really good this season. I just find it hard to believe that they won't be a playoff team. And they could possibly um uproot the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as division champions. They've got a little 2-year streak going on of winning the NFC South division. The Saints held it down for the last, I would say, 4 years. You won the division titles 4 years in a row from 2017 and 2020. Yeah, well, 3 years in a row. Well, yeah, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 4 years in a row we held this sucker down. So, but we'll be all right, man. I think it's gonna be fine, bro. It's gonna be fine. Guys gonna come together. Hopefully, I think you know, I just think they won't have the injuries that they had last season that derailed the team, man. Maybe that has something to do with the staff, the trainers and all that other stuff that being taken out of the comfort zone by going to Dallas that time during Ida. Maybe that could have thrown some things off, but we'll never know. But hopefully things will get better. We better this season, with our quarterback situation. Michael Thomas could come on the field and play, be paired up with Chris Olave. It should be a good name, man. Should be a good football team. Uh 2022, man. I just know, man. For real. You know. We'll find out. Everything's gonna play out, man. Also, what else went on this week? There's a rumor going around that the Saints have opened up talks, or negotiation talks with contract negotiation talks with Jarvis Landry, the former LSU Tiger, former Lusher Bulldog from the River Parishes. Haven't really heard anything, from the bigger names that are out there down the situation, but we'll find out how everything plays out now. Because the latest I heard is that the Baltimore Ravens have interest in Jarvis Landry now. So it could come down to a bidding war, man, going forward. I won't be surprised like a team like the Rams put their ass into it, man, because the Rams is greedy, man. The Rams they just stock load, man. They just stock arms on other people, man. The Patriots might be have some interest. We don't know. Dallas, who knows? But I like the moves that the Saints have made so far, man. If hopefully they could get Jarvis Landry onto to the team. If not, we got I think Marquez Callaway is going to be ready to play. They're gonna have a better year compared to last season, even though I felt like personally that he uh he finished the season pretty well, given the circumstances with the different quarterbacks that was on the team at the time. That's what I felt like. But I just think that you know, it's gonna be a good year for the Saints. It's Poppy 504. Who that? Yeah, what's up, man? They're gonna smash that like button if you're watching this video right now. Really appreciate it. But it's gonna be a good team, man. It's gonna be a really good football team. Right now, the schedule is pretty tough, but the Saints have had tough schedules in the past, and they've done just fine with those tough schedules. We got um, Baltimore this season at home. That's our first time facing Lamar Jackson. The Rams come to the Dome this year. We haven't avenged that loss from 2018, from 2019. We haven't avenged that loss with the LA Rams. You know what I'm saying? So that's payback game right there. San Francisco, they go to San Francisco to possibly face Trey Lance or Jimmy G. So that's another interesting game. We gotta, mark on our calendar. Also the big one is the Bengals Saints versus Bengals matchup in the Dome. That's gonna be a sold out game. That's gonna be sold out at the Dome. There are some rumors going around that that game would have been played at London. However, that never came out to be true. Because based on the report we got this week is that the game will be played. The Saints will be playing the Minnesota Vikings in London. Now, that's another rivalry game as well. We have had classic battles with that team. From with Minnesota with the 2009 NFC Championship game, the Minneapolis Miracle, the Alvin Kamara dropping 7 touchdowns on them on Christmas Day in 2020. It's just so many classic battles with that team with Minnesota. And then we got Tampa Bay. They haven't beaten us. Ever since Tom Brady stepped onto the field with Tampa Bay. Maybe we'd be 5-0 if your boy didn't fumble that football. Jared Cook, y'all know what I'm talking about. But some good matches on that schedule, man. Las Vegas comes to the Dome. I remember the game in 2016. We got in the shootout with the Raiders. 35 defense let us down at the time. We had a big lead on Oakland. At the time, they called them Oakland. Saints, the defense fell apart, and Oakland put up 35 points on the Saints. Saints had an opportunity to kick a field goal, but missed it. Your boy missed it, and it was 35-34 to Saint Oakland. At Las Vegas won that game. So there'll be some games that some interesting games on the schedule this year, man. Some really tough ones. I think the Saints will be just fine this year. They also play Seattle again, man, but that should be a no contest. Seattle is clearly a different football team. So we'll see, man. And also, man, just let me know in the chat section, in the comment section, what team do you think the Saints will be playing first this year? The first game. Who Who will be the first opponent the Saints will face this year? Who will be their team? You know, I just think it's going to be knowing the league and the ratings. In the ratings, they want a big ratings jump. They're probably going to have Saints play for the Raiders first. Tampa Bay could be a possibility. Who else? Baltimore's. It's gonna be a tough challenge. The Saints gonna play in that first game. Reginald Porter said, "Who that family? Who that?" Well, yeah, what it do, man? I'm chilling, man. What's good? It's probably 504 City Raiders, Mask Up Podcast. What up, bro? What's good, man? Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody coming on, man. I think, yeah, it could be the Raiders, man. That could be a prime time game. It's gonna be a late afternoon game on Sunday because good and well they're not gonna put the Saints on in the afternoon at 12 o'clock game. Saints have growed up. They prime time matchups are. But it could be one of those games, man. We play Ravens. They could play the Raiders, maybe even Pittsburgh, man. They got to go to Pittsburgh this year, so it'd be one of those games, man. Winston MT Connection can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait either, man. The boys never got on the field last year. They never got on the field. Due to Michael Thomas being hurt. So I'm looking forward to it, bro. Looking forward to all that stuff this year, man. So can't wait, man. If you can just join the chat, man, please smash that like button. It goes to the visibility of this program and this outlet. But I really appreciate the note that came on. Just bring them on. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree with you, man. Another thing I seen this week, I seen a lot of chatter online about people putting down Sean Payton so they can elevate Dennis Allen. And I would say Dennis Allen is being aggressive compared to Sean Payton during around this time this year, but don't get it twisted, man. Sean Payton, this team under Sean Payton had, you know, went 9-8, man, with that talent, with that roster last year. 9-8 with that offense. You know, with these big loud wide receivers we had, man. Went 9-8, man. So don't discredit Sean Payton that much. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like he didn't address the wide receiver room, man. He really didn't, man. He really didn't address that wide receiver room last year, man. And we saw what happened because of that. But this year, Dennis Allen see it. He saw the need in it, getting it better. And so far, man, we got our guy, man. We got Chris Olave out of Ohio State. So we'll see everything plays out with that. Running back situation, I like the guy Abram Smith coming out of Baylor, the undrafted rookie. However, he's not a back that can catch it out of the backfield like what the Saints usually like with their running backs. He's a guy that I seen what he does. He's a zone read running back, zone stretch. He's really good at that. Saints can incorporate into that offense, but as far as him catching the passes out of the backfield, that's something he's gonna have to work on. Masco Podcast says Pickens and CD fighting when we play the Steelers. I wanted Pickens in the second round. Yeah, that would have been a nice pickup as well, man. The Saints was at a position where they could have got a second receiver, bro. A really good wide receiver in that second round, man. They could have got George Pickens, Calvin Austin the third. Who else was out there? Christian Watson out of North Dakota. That's gonna be a really good wide receiver from that's going to Green Bay. Pinay versus Davenport. Oh yeah, Pinay Sewell versus Pinay versus Davenport. Yeah, we'll see, man. But this will be a good season, man. I just think. Also, man, I saw a post online, man, in the message boards about having that '09 feeling to this offseason, having that '09 feeling to it. I'm like, nah, I'm not there yet with that, man. I'm not even there with that situation. I'm just let him get on the field first before I compare it to '09, bro. We gotta let him get on the field first and see how they play. I ain't there with that though. But this all season, man, the season looks promising right now, man. It's a dangerous team now, man. I think it's a dangerous football team, bro. I just think, we're gonna be all in as usual, man. It's this team. Another thing, man. Mickey Loomis played y'all, bro. He played everybody. The Saints played everybody because everybody thought that somebody that the Saints were gonna move up in the draft to get a quarterback like Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett. Everybody thought that because just because of what some dude put out, Jordan Schultz, a reporter that never talks about the Saints, that has never broke news or any rumors on the Saints, put that out, and everybody kind of like ran with it. I even ran with it to a certain extent. I had no issue with the Saints taking a QB, you know, but my concern was that what does that mean for the other guys on the team that's trying to win a championship, you know? We don't have to really have the time. Guys, some certain guys at the tail end of their career, excuse me, at the tail end of their careers, man. And you know, you getting a guy that you're gonna have to wait on, you know what I'm saying, develop if he doesn't work out right away. That kind of sends a bad message to me. Out of Full World makes him so special in his separation. I love that when we got him and MT will be a duo like AK and Ingram was in 2018. Hopefully, I'm excited about Payne Turner return him and Penning will each make him against make each other better. Yeah, that's true. Trevor Penning gonna be nasty, bro. That dude's gonna be a mauler back there, bro, on that offensive line, bro. That's what the Saints need, man. And I'm looking to see how far he pushes James Hurst, man. Because I think that's his job, man. That's James Hurst's job, man. And I think he's gonna compete to keep it, But I like the depth of that position right now, man. So we'll see, man. You know, Penning, yeah. Trevor Penning versus Davenport. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a really good matchup during training camp. Hey, I want to ask y'all, man, in the chat, since the secondary is so crowded right now, who do you think will be cut, man? Who's gonna be left out, man? Once they cut the roster down to 53. Which guy do you think is gonna get left out? Because right now we got Bradley Roby, Paulson Adebo, PJ Williams, CD Deuce, Marshawn Lattimore, Honey Badger now. That's like six to seven really good defensive backs out there, man. And also, man, Alontae Taylor, bro. So it's really like 8, bro. Like we got like 8 guys that could get it. 8, bro. You know what I'm saying? We might have to get off up a trade piece, man. Get an asset for that. You know what I'm saying? That's like 8 dudes that can get on the field and produce. That can get on that and produce, man. What up, Dada? Appreciate it. Bradley Roby, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I think Bradley Roby gonna be the odd man left out, man. That's what I think. Bradley Roby. Everybody else is still young, man. Like Bradley Roby, young, man, but everybody else on a cheap deal, bro. You know. Hey, y'all think? What do y'all think about? You think the Saints gonna bring back Quan? Let me know in the comment section. Because now we got that new linebacker, Demarcus Williams, Jackson out of Appalachian State, who might be pretty good, man. From based on what I read from certain draft experts that I trust, to say that Jackson could be a steal of the draft, bro. They're saying he's like a Demario Davis clone. I watched a couple of his highlights. Shoot, hey, he nice, bro. Dude played good against the run, legit in pass coverage. Play stop quarterbacks. He had 6 sacks last year. 6 sacks and had 120 tackles. He won a conference player of the year for defensive player of the year for the Sun Belt Conference. So I think we got a pretty good pick, bro. That could be a pretty good pick, bro. Reginald Porter says James is going to ball out. Best team he ever had. Sound offense, great defense, smart coaching staff. Coach Pete takes the cuffs off. James, we will see you in the Super Bowl. Who that family? Yeah, hopefully we will, man. It's Pete Warner's time. The Teflon Don says it's Pete Warner's time. He did very well when he was on the field. I agree with you. Fans, have a certain affinity for Quan Alexander, what he did on the field, man. But you can't really justify. You want to get paid like that, man. Saints can't really justify giving you that money when you can't stay healthy, man. It's a business. The guy. Why pay Quan that money when Pete Warner could pretty much do the same thing, and you paying him nothing? You paying him pennies right now. Also, you got this guy, DeMarco Jackson, coming onto the team as well. So he paid him dirt cheap as well. He was a first round selection. So he can't really justify giving Quan all that money. Now, if he takes a veteran minimum and approve it deal again, then I'm all for bringing him back. You know, Dada says Quan coming back, in my opinion, only if someone gets hurt. Jackson Warren will have that sold up. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if God forbid, man, but if like Warner go down or Demario, Quan coming back, they blowing that boy phone up ASAP to bring him back. The whole team, Teflon Don said, the whole team itself is officially complete. Yeah, I would say so. Running back position, I think your boy gonna get that position, man. I think your boy, um, your boy, that running back out of Baylor gonna get that position. I think he gonna possibly start, bro. Abram Smith, I think he could push old buddy from the damn, what's his name? Tony, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tony Davis, I think Tony Davis Jr., the running back who played last year. But he gonna push your boy from playing this year, man. He gonna push your boy to possibly get that spot, man. So we'll see how everything plays out, man. One more receiver. Yeah. But I think your boy gonna step up this year, man. Callaway, bro. Callaway gonna have a good year, man. Because with Oliver on the field, Michael Thomas, that opens up the offense, bro. That opens it up, and it's like a picky poison for a defensive coordinator. Who you gonna cover? Who you gonna double? Who you gonna leave open? You know, and that I think that suits Callaway very well going forward. Dada says, me personally, I wish it was a veteran tight end we could trade for like we did years ago for Shockey. Yeah, ain't really nobody out there, man. That tight end position, I felt like I had a guy. I felt like they could have had a guy in the draft and they could have picked up. Man, they had a couple good tight ends. I think Jelani Moore out of Virginia was a guy that I was looking at. Grant Calcaterra out of SMU. Tight end out of Iowa State was pretty good. P504 says the Saints have that at every level on defense. That's scary. Just thinking this is going to be the best and deepest defense in Saints history. It's possible, man. This defense is stacked, man. It's Dennis Allen loaded up this defense, bro. He did, bro. He was like, first round, he was like, look, man, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all wide receiver on tackle. But the rest of the draft gonna be defense. And he did just that, man. Teflon Don says, I want to see little Jordan Humphrey get on the field a little more over Traquan Smith. Yeah, I agree with that one. Man, Traquan Smith, man. Look, if he can't get it now, man, then he ain't gonna never get it, man. This might be his best chance, though. With everybody, we know we got Oliver on the field, man. Michael Thomas, like I said, man, opens up the offense, bro. He might get released though. It depends. We'll see though, because other than the blocking down the field, man, I don't see a need for him on his offense. Unless he takes off. Now, and then again, people, I'm gonna just tell you this: people were laughing at PJ Williams last year until we got the new defensive back coach Jalen Richard. Now you saw how PJ Williams play different now since he got a new position coach. That could be the same for Traquan Smith. I'm just saying, bro. If that dude, bro, if Traquan Smith break out this year, we good. Saints are good at that position, bro. That's a dangerous offense, bro, on both sides, bro. So we'll see, man. We'll see how everything plays out, man. But I'm looking forward to seeing what that man gonna do this year. Also, man, last thing I want to put out. The schedule will be released this Thursday, May 12th. Probably so on who the Saints are playing, man. I'm thinking it's gonna be Tampa Bay. It could be Tampa Bay, Steelers, 49ers, or the Ravens, or the Raiders. One of those teams. I think it's gonna be. All right, question. Teflon guys, what do you think we're going to do at tight end? Right now, man, I think it's gonna be Taysom Hill and Adam Troutman out there at the tight ends. I'm looking forward to seeing a big year from Adam Troutman. It's his third year in the league now. third year in that offense. I expect better things out of him. First 2 years, man, I just think that he was just experiencing the change from playing in small college from going to the professionals. That's a big gap, for him. But we'll see how everything plays out, man. So we'll see. Spoke Monday, got that swagger. He got something. Yeah, that's another one, bro. I got that audio of what he said though, right here, man. Check it out. Give me a second. Y'all gotta see me 2 times a year, buddy. Good luck. Y'all gotta see me 2 times a year, buddy. Man, don't you like that, man? Don't y'all like that, man? I like, bro. If he gets on the team, man, somebody get left off, man. That's like I forgot about him. You got Smoke Monday, Paulson, Honey Badger, Bradley Roby, Marshawn, PJ, Marcus May. Somebody gotta get left off the island, bro. That's just like eight, 8 to 10, 8 to 10. That's like 8 to 10 DBs that can get out there and contribute anytime. That's one position I ain't worried about, But we'll see how everything plays out, man. All right, man. Y'all got any other questions? You want to ask? I feel Smoke Monday may be better playing strong linebacker packages like Rome Harper's doing on occasion. Yeah, that's possible, man. That's possible. With Dennis Allen, man, you get him on the field, bro. They're gonna find a spot for him. They'll find a spot for him, bro. All right, man. That's all I have for y'all for right now, man. I'm about to get off the live real quick. About to go out and enjoy my day. Back in Louisiana, back in the Bowl, back in La Place, the River Parishes, about to enjoy my Mother's Day weekend with my family. Also, give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. But the subject we talked about, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers that recently subscribed to the channel as we pursue, as I wrote to the 1,000 continues. Also, description box below. Check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content in the New Saints organization. I should have some new content coming out late on the website that you're going to enjoy right now. That's the Saints 2022 schedule breakdown. Just quick little previews of every opponent that's on the Saints schedule. The official schedule comes out next week of who will be facing first of the 2022 season. So we're looking forward to that as well. Enjoy y'all day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Be blessed. I'm out. Thank you for everybody coming on the screen tonight. Appreciate it.